Alright everybody, it's me. I'm back doing another video. Um, so I have all four pistons out. I'm going to be installing the piston rings and also the bearings that I got for it. Some of them already have bearings in. These are the old bearings that I'll be taking out. But I just wanted to show you guys how I'm doing the piston rings. There's really no right way to do it, but there's definitely a wrong way to do it. This is just the way that I've found that's easiest for me. So these here are the second ones, right? So these go in the second slot. These don't have any indication of which side's up and which side's down. These here are the first ones. They don't have any real indication. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there is a little N right here. I don't know if the camera's focusing on it or not. I'm going to use that as an indicator to go up, so all of the pistons will have the same direction for at least the top ones. Okay. So the easiest way that I've found to do the piston rings, if you can kind of get one side in like that, okay, and then you just kind of work it around without putting too much pressure on it. A lot of times it'll pop right in. These are the right pistons rings. I did test them out inside the motor, and they do have the right gap. So again, for the next one, the N is facing up. Stick the one side in and just kind of work it around carefully. You don't want to put too much pressure on them. They are fragile and they can break pretty easily, but that's all it is. It's real gentle. Just like that. And again, I'm making sure that this N is facing up. I think the N just stands for the NPR, which is a piston ring set that I got. And then I got some king bearings for it. So, making sure that the N is facing up. Stick it in and gently work it around until it pops in, just like that. And then we'll do the same thing for the second ring. It's a little bit thicker. Stick one side in and just gently work it around if you can. You might want to be gentle with it. You don't want to break them. They are fragile. These are a little bit thicker, but they still break pretty easily. So again, you just want to take your time as you're doing it. You don't want to exert too much force on it as it's coming around. And just making sure that you're just gently working it down into the groove. Now, my understanding is that with the gaps on the piston rings, they could be wherever they want or wherever you want them. There is no real spot where they need to be. It is always recommended that they are offset, you know what I mean, on all 3 sets. But for right now, that really only matters when you're going to put them in the motor. For right now, they can be wherever. Going on to the next one. Again, I'm doing it in the same manner. You just stick one end in and slowly work it around to where you don't want to put a whole lot of pressure on it. Come on. If it gets stuck like that, I would recommend trying to back it out a little bit, and then just try to work it back down. Just like that. And there you go. And then the last one. Same process. You're just slowly working it down as you're going around. Just like that. And now the oil ring. This is definitely my least favorite one. Only because there's 3 different rings that you're trying to put in, and it can be a pain in the ass. So with the oil ring itself, once I get the packaging out, so you have 4 of these, and then you have 8 of these little rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is 3 right here. And the way that these work is this ring. Oh, I like this. This has a wire through the middle. But this ring will get sandwiched in between 2 of these rings. Right? So it'll get sandwiched in similar to that. And these can be a pain in the ass to put in, again, because you're trying to do 3 rings at the same time. Me personally, I try to start with this. So with this one, that one goes on pretty easy. This one, with this set, there's a wire in there that kind of holds it together. Which makes it a lot easier. The last set that I bought didn't have that, and it was a pretty pain in the ass to get on. But these go on a lot easier and a lot smoother, because you can make it big enough to where you are getting it around the entire ring. And then it just kind of snaps back shut. Now comes the fun part, which is this guy. And these don't have any type of indicator either, similar to the second set. But with these, it'll be the same process. You just want to kind of put one side in and then slowly work it around. Just like that. You want one on top of this oil ring. Okay, so I got one there, and then the next one will go on the bottom. So what I try to do is I try to line it up there on the bottom already, and then work my way around. Alright, I got it down to that bottom one. Now I just need to work it down just like that. And now that set is done. And once I get the gaps on different areas or in different areas, I will take the bearings out. I can put the new bearings in, and this can go right in the motor. And then I'll do the same thing on this one. This one I might try to start on the bottom one though. Come on. This one doesn't want to come down. This one just doesn't want to come down. There it goes. There we go. The bottom one is on. Now it's time for the top. And that one went on a lot smoother. So I got these two done. And it's time to do these two. And again, I'm going to start on the bottom. I struggled there on that last one, but it does make that top one a lot easier doing it last. So, there we go. That one went on way easier than this one did. Done. And now this one. Now I will say that sometimes it does make it easier if you have like oil to kind of lube these up a little bit. I don't. The pistons themselves are nice and clean. They've been sitting in engine degreaser for quite some time. So I didn't feel the need to oil them up. They are pretty slick as it is. When I go to put them in, I'll definitely coat everything in oil before putting the pistons in the motor itself. But for right now, I didn't feel the need to do oil to put them in. With having the right size pistons, they do go in pretty easy. And now we'll do the bearings. I know I only have 2 caps over here. The other 2 were sitting in engine degreaser. So 1, 2, 3. I hope these are the right ones because they look way different than these look way bigger than these here. So I'm wondering if these are even the right size. I don't think these are the right size. These are not the right piston bearings. Well, it looks like I might have to return these guys and get new ones because these are definitely too big. I mean, just looking at the old ones that I had, and you can tell that I mean, they're just a lot wider. So it's not good. Not good. I got the wrong ones. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to do a little bit more research on these bearings that I got, and I will make another video on them, and then I'll be making a video on putting the pistons inside the motor and how that all works. But for now, Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I will be back with more content.